Hey everybody, this is Leon, and today I want to show you the selections feature of XR Fragments, the specification. So what are selections? Selections are basically selections of interest, and it's a special type of a predefined view. Oh, here you can see a notification. I should do a bit of walk, yoga, drink water, breathing, Pomodoro break stuff. I'm not gonna do that because right now I'm all here for you presenting these selections. So what is a selection? A selection is a special type of predefined view. For example, the cube here. Let's go a bit forward. So this href hash cube, if you would look inside the 3D asset which you're actually looking at, I have it opened at Blender, you can see in the root node there is no predefined view hash cube. However, and this is why a selection is a special type of predefined view, there is an object in this scene with the name cube. So how the XR fragment specification deals with this situation is basically, if you cannot find a predefined view with the name cube, but there is an object with name cube, then highlight that object. And I will show you by clicking it. And now you can see that the cube here is highlighted. And this is sort of, in education, this is a very important feature, that you can basically point to something. And another interesting thing is that this works on a nested basis. So as you can see, actually this is an SRC object, so it's basically sourced from the current scene, which means that if we really go to the current scene, then you can see here that the original object here is also highlighted. So you can basically instance or highlight instances as well. You can also do this in a rounded robin fashion. See the other video for how round robin works. It's basically the pipe character, that's all to it. If I press this href, first it will highlight the cube, as you can see right now. If I click it again, it will highlight all the objects with class name text, because dot is basically a shorthand for class. And if we would go to the Blender scene here, let me just zoom in a bit. Like for example, this, I don't know if you can see this interactions thing here. We go to its custom properties here. Here you can see, voila, it has custom property class and value text. So this matches that query. So this is a very easy way to share URLs. And not only share the user position of that URL using something like this, but also share the selection of interest. And these are very flexible, unlike queries which are restricted to embedded metadata. So you cannot do this. However, you can make up your own selection. So for example, I know that there's an object with name floorstone here. And if I just modify the URL, then now it's basically, it's highlighting the floorstone object. Or I know that, let's say, these two, or this pyramid and tower, is called primitives. Then it's highlighting that part of the object. So this is yeah, from an educative perspective and a content sharing perspective, very cool feature, because you know, if for example there is some kind of scene and I just want to basically share an URL to a friend and say like, look, I modified this thing over here, this cube, what do you think about it? Then I can highlight that, and this is a very simple way to do so. So there's not much to it. I did too much talking about something very simple, but this is basically what selections are in the XR Fragments specification. Have a nice day. Cheers.